All right, so lately I've been having this feeling that basically it's like a major life change. There has been a lot that has been shifting in my reality, and some things that I was prepared for, and of course, a lot of things that I was not prepared for. But what do you do when you're just kind of like going through a change? You could be like me and make a YouTube channel just to get out all my thoughts. Because for so long, I think when you're used to growing up being quiet or just holding your thoughts and your feelings to yourself, it's like you never know what you actually know or have learned if you don't know how to communicate it or have never talked about it. So I do have another YouTube channel that I get really all fancy and professional over there with the camera and all, but I just want to record videos about things that I know and things that I've been through in real life experiences as far as changing my mindset. And I want to share a lot of that with you guys. But I also just want to talk about life stuff. I want to, be real about, the things that's going on, the things that I still struggle with. So life is definitely lifing right now, and I'm just along for the ride. But I want to talk about something that I said in one of my recent videos. I think it's about 3 videos back. It's the one that says, "Good morning, let's talk about you." I think that's the one. And I said something at the end that someone told me that they really, really appreciated. And that I was saying that sometimes there's not necessarily a good or bad decision in life. I believe that life is about making decisions that we can live with. And I feel like that's so true because even now as I'm talking about making this secret YouTube channel, it probably won't be secret for long, but for now it's secret. And I made a promise to myself that I was going to speak up no matter what, that I was going to, even if I couldn't always communicate my feelings or put into words, because I've just allowed myself to be quiet when I was younger, or growing up bullied and all of that. And through a lot of that, I have really alchemized the situation and have changed my overall life in so many ways. But there's a lot more that goes with that, and a lot more that sometimes it is hard. A lot of people don't realize that it is hard to change your life, because if it was so easy to change your life, then we would be able to do it instantly. But you have to keep up certain behaviors for a long period of time. So once I started changing my mindset to making decisions that I could live with, it has been a little bit easier for me to start doing the things that I said I was going to do. It's just helping me overall to take responsibility and accountability for where I'm at in my life right now and where I want to be. And I believe the more that I'm doing this action and taking the actions and saying, well, I'm not going to wake up when I'm 70 and look back and think like, oh, I didn't do this or I didn't try. I don't ever want to feel that feeling. So I think putting things in place to help you, like for me to be able to speak up more and to be able to share my thoughts and feelings. And, I do think just over the past year in reaching the financial success that I have reached within my business, and just a lot of success, like even health related things, just a lot in my life. Oh, sorry, you guys, that's my little sage burning right over here. So if you see that smoke, it's just that. But yeah, so there's been a lot that I have just overcome and have really started exceeding in. And I think it's due to me putting certain parameters in place to make sure that I'm making decisions every day that I could live with, right? So who knows what's gonna happen on this YouTube channel. I think there's so much that I would like to do, but for now, I'm just getting my thoughts and my feelings out, and I'm just sharing them, and hopefully people respond to it. But if not, who cares? Because honestly, I really made this channel for myself, and I just want to see what I can do with it, and also see the type of personal growth that I have in my communication skills and in my style. Like, it takes so much to put yourself out there. So I'm going to just do it without worrying about what people think, what people feel, and just sharing the things that I know from real life experience and just some ideas and some concepts that, are never really talked about. And, so I'm in the beauty industry. That is my job. That's what I do, like, during the day. And I've been coming to grips with the part of my job, the aesthetic part of my job being, what's the word for it? Performative. I'm kind of coming to grips with that side of what I do is being performative. And I've been in the beauty industry, cosmetology specifically, for over 10 years. And it's very performative. And then I think that now, me getting older, like definitely getting older through the years, I've definitely grown a lot, have gotten more depth to myself. And so my conversations have been changing, and the thoughts that I've had have been changing. And, I'm just allowing. And not to say that I don't love girly things, because like that is such a huge part of me. I love that. But, there's intellectual things, and wisdom from a woman can be really like powerful. So I want to be able to express and communicate. And I'm just going to do that here on my little secret YouTube channel. Like I said, make decisions you can live with, you guys. Of course, I could stay silent and let my fear take over me and not put myself out there and say certain things out of the fear of what other people is going to think about me. Or I can just say that I went through life regardless of what other people think, and I'm expressed myself as well as I could, and I've gotten better. And who just knows what can come from it, but I'm doing this for me. So make decisions that you can live with, you guys, and make sure that you are doing them for yourself. So if you haven't decided this year if you were going to take time to like really do something for you and pursue something for you, think of one thing that you want to do and just go for it. Just don't think no second thoughts about it. And whatever that is, drop it in the comments to let me know, because trust me, we're doing this together. But you're doing it for you at the end of the day. You're not doing it for the likes. You're not doing it for, support or external validations. Like, you have to validate yourself, you guys. And that's the biggest lesson I've learned through this year, and more so specifically that no matter who comes in and out of your life, you have to give yourself that validation, because if you let somebody give you validation, then you also give them the permission to take that validation away. And you don't want it to be something that you're chasing from somebody else outside of you. It needs to come from you. All right. So I'm going to sign off with that. And yeah, so we'll talk soon.